Trying to meet society's idea of success is a loser's game. Today, I want us to have a conversation about it. Let's talk. Like diamonds, I'm watching how you glow. What's up, everybody? It's your boy AJ here, coming through your TV screen, your phone screen, your laptop screen, and beyond. Giving it to you blunt, force, trauma. Get it over with. Conforming to society's idea of success is it's a loser's game. I wouldn't say it's a waste of time. It's a colossal mess. If you approach your goal or your type of success or your version of success or your version of greatness, if it's based on societal norms, you are in for a really sweet treat. And when I say sweet treat, I mean really bad experience. Ask me why I say that. AJ, why you say that? Because societal expectations of success is not realistic. Can we keep it real? It's not. Okay. Here's why I say it's not realistic. When us, the people, admiring the success of others, 99% of the time we forget that there's actually a behind the scenes process that goes on. That being understood, you see the end result and make the end result the standard. That is your mistake. Or should I say, that is society's mistake. No, with that end result becoming the standard, you are not considered any type of successful unless you have met that standard, which is unrealistic because you had no idea what the behind the scenes process was. Am I getting through to you here? So, you admire something, you don't understand or know what happened for it to come to be. But you want to make it the standard of what everyone should be. And if you're not that, then you're not anything. Reality check. Okay? I'm going to give you a fat reality check. If you get the privilege or the opportunity to actually see what goes on behind the scenes of whoever you deem to be successful, I promise you one thing. That standard is going to come way down. Way down. You know why? Because you're going to realize that the people you hold in high self-esteem, you're going to realize the success that you make a target, the people within that realm are just as human as you are. They screw up just as much as you do. You don't see that because success is not promoted off of the behind the scenes process. Success and greatness is promoted based on the end result. So you fall into the delusion that the end result is the process. The end result is the behind the scenes. It's not. Which then make you conform an unrealistic image of what greatness should be. You see why I say it's a loser's game? Oh, no? You don't get it? I'll keep walking you through this. Okay. The greatest musician of all time, whoever you think that is, whoever it actually is, most of the time you don't see what happens in their day-to-day life. You just know that every couple of years they drop an album that makes a ton of money, and they drop music that you can't help but groove to. What they don't show you, what you don't see oftentimes, because it's boring, drawn out, and unrelatable, is the painful process of making said great music. The hours in the studio, the terrible songwriting, the ad libs that they were trying to add to the song but it didn't match, and you tried for hours to create tones and textures and ad libs that can make the song come to life. You don't see any of that, because then you're going to realize, if you actually saw that, just how human that greatest singer of all time is. And if you had seen that, your expectation and your standard would come, like I said, way down. It's because you lack that day-to-day involvement within the process. You don't realize what you're doing when you base success off of societal norms or society's concept of what success is. If you step outside that space and actually see whatever you think success is, the person behind your idea of that success, if you step outside the realm of creating that standard and just focus on the fact that they're just as human as you are, you're going to realize now that you've set the bar way too high. Like way too high. And it's because of that it's become a loser's game. And if you don't see it that way, let me try one last time to nudge you in the right direction. The end result you see without understanding the process. Now you've created that standard. When you're going to realize that it is unrealistic is when you try to attempt it yourself. So that standard you create, if you're not this or you're not doing that and you're not being this and you're not being that, you're not successful, and that's just how it goes. Please, first of all, success is determined by you. Whatever your goals are. Even if you don't completely get your goal, small increments, small accomplishments, they add up. They're all pieces of a puzzle of success. There are small successes that make big successes, that create a bigger picture. Now, when you attempt that standard you've created and you realize that it's not actually what you think, you're starting to fall into the realm of it's a loser's game, because you're aiming for something that's not even remotely obtainable for you. Never mind the other guy. He got there how he got there, which you didn't pay attention to. You just saw the result. Now you fall into a space where you can't get there because you don't know what happened for him to get there. And even if you did, your story is not going to be like theirs. Unrealistic. I hope I just gave you a breath of fresh air. I hope I just opened up your eyes a tad bit. Because those expectations need to come down. Because the people you put on that pedestal to make that standard are just as human as you. They ain't perfect. They never will be. And you aren't, and you will never be. With that being said, be realistic about what your version of greatness and success is. Because that standard is completely dependent on you. And it lies within you. So even if you're aiming for that unrealistic standard, success is not someone else's greatness. Success is your greatness. And you need to look at it through that lens. What's success to me? What am I successful with? What have I accomplished? Stop paying attention to the other guy. What they've done has nothing to do with you. What they've done is what they've done. Chances are you can't do what they do because you don't know how they got there. And you're playing into the wrong game. You're looking at the end result rather than paying attention to the process. So now that you've become more realistic about what success actually is, it's more obtainable. That being said, that being understood, it's your boy AJ. I'm signing out.